It's time to check in with Approved Home Pros.
It's the time of year where temperatures might start to cool down. Is your heater ready when you first need to turn it on? Bob Briley from We Care Plumbing, Heating and Air is here with everything we need to know about before you use your heater the first time this season. Why is it so important to have our heaters checked?
People don't think about their heaters, especially in the summer. I mean, the heater's been sitting there all summer long.
Not once. Didn't think about it once.
Exactly right. In fact, it's kind of hard to think about it right now because
Yeah.
the temperatures are starting to do the change. But you really need to have it checked. There's so much stuff that can go on with your system when it's just sitting dormant. There's safety switches. There's make sure the flame is working properly when you do turn it on. There's dust and buildup and stuff on the heat exchanger. So like when you first turn your heater on and you don't have it checked out, you're gonna get that dust smell and that kind of like that burning sensation smell. And it really starts to freak people out when they start smelling, burning in their system.
And really that can be the best case scenario, that you turn it on and you get that smell of it's burning off the dust. But there's so many more issues that could go wrong, and it's actually kind of a safety hazard. We want to make sure it's in working order.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, there is, like I said, there's electronic items inside there. I mean, when your air conditioner is being used, it's using your heater as an air distribution, but it's not using any of the safety components that you have for your furnace. So those have been just sitting there, and then when you finally turn it on, you want to make sure those things are working.
So that's important to know. If there's the kind of two different types of furnaces we're talking about
Correct.
here. One that's part of your central air system, and the ducts and the air will kind of flow through it, but it's, like you said, it's not using the pieces of the heater,
Correct.
which really are what needs to be checked. But then what about wall heaters and wall furnaces?
Wall heaters scare me. I don't know about everybody else, but I mean, you're looking at a box that's in a 14 inches by 3 inch area in your wall that has a flame in it. I mean, it's very scary product. So you definitely have to make sure that thing is maintained, make sure the safety switches are working right, make sure the vent is clear going all the way outside your house, because that way you can have carbon buildup and everything else inside your house. So those are something that you really want to have checked.
Absolutely. So We Care will come out and do these heater checks very quickly. What goes into what you're looking for?
We're basically taking our scope in there. We're looking at the heat exchanger. We're looking at the flame and seeing how the flame is operating. We're going to check your gas pressures and make sure you have the right pressure to go through. We're going to check all your safety switches. We're going to check the venting that goes out of your house to make sure those birds put a nest in there or whatever else could have gone inside there.
Everything that we can take care of. Thank
Correct.
you so much, Bob. Call We Care today at 619-333-8646 to get your heater checked today, because you want it to be working when you need to go turn it on. You can find them and other top pros at ApprovedHomePros.com.
Do you enjoy that video? Please take a moment to subscribe. When you do, you'll have full access to all of our videos, from full episodes to quick tips. It's all great information that covers everything you need to know for your home. So hit that subscribe button below and check out more videos.